up, everyone? I am Trish B. I am a journalist and contributor to Level 21 magazine, and today we are here with the Memphis legend and music producer, Drumma Boy. And a lot of you know him by working with some of your favorite artists, but today we are here to get the exclusive interview with him. So you guys stay tuned and enjoy. Okay, so the first thing I'd like to know, you said that you're good. I'm so glad. It looks like you're in the studio now.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, is that your second home?
Yeah, this is where I get you know what I'm saying, get to
Get
it.
down.
Yeah, check out.
Okay. Okay, so I want to know first of all, how did you get started, and how did you begin to get your foot in the door as far as this industry as a producer?
Basically, man, my older brother, you know what I'm saying, I had an older brother who was making music, and he was already into like the Beast World, Studio World, Crew with Jazzy Faye. Me and him was like 14 years apart. So when I was 3, he was 17, you know what I mean? But he kind of started showing me the beats and, you know what I mean, taking me around the different studios and whatnot. And then I just, you know what I mean, kind of jumped in and, you know, just started getting what he was getting off the beat. So he was getting 2,500 a beat. I started getting 2,500 a beat just,
Okay.
you know what I mean? So
that motivated you? Was it?
yeah, it was definitely motivation, man. R.I.P. Insane Wayne, you know what I mean? That's definitely the motivation to the music and beats and show.
Okay. So how can artists go about requesting royalties on music that's been produced?
I mean, artists, everything is done like as a split sheet, you know what I'm saying? And then once we put the song together, you know what I mean, we figure out, you know, what percentages go where. You know, he might have an entertainment lawyer to talk to my entertainment lawyer, and then, you know what I mean, the royalties are worked out through the lawyers and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You gotta make sure you gotta have an entertainment lawyer, have everything in place, you know what I mean? And that way, you know, as an artist, you can stay creative.
The music that you produced, what would be the charges?
I mean, it just come down to the advance that you asking for. So I came in the game kind of like 2,500 mark, and when I came to Atlanta, Pastor Troy, one of the first artists, he was the first artist that paid me for beats. I did 2 beats for him for 8,000, so that's 4,000 per beat. Then I, you know, started doing some stuff with Boys in the Hood, Young G's, and that. I was getting 5,000 per beat. You know, then you know, once I started doing the big singles like White Girl and, you know, I think I got 10,000 for White Girl. I think I got like 20,000 for Shawty. You know what I mean? But you start doing those big hits. You know what I mean? I'ma Do Me, Rocco. You know what I mean? Round Round, I'm Getting It, 2 Chainz. You know what I mean? Money to Blow, Birdman, 20 racks. Rick Ross, Here I Am, 20 racks. So, you know what I mean? It's about just delivering for people. You know what I mean? Again, that value where, okay, that 20 turning into a couple M's. You know what I mean? This 10, this 15 is turning into a deal.
Okay.
So, you know, that's, you know what I mean? That's the basic portion of it.
That's amazing.
Even that 20 or that 15 that you get up front, that still come back out of the back end. So, you know what I mean? It's cool to get 100,000, but that's like if you don't see anything possibly happening as far as publishing on the back end, because somebody recruit. You know what I mean? So, you know, you wanna take an advance that's still on the back end. You're gonna eat that for.
Okay, I really love that. I'm so glad that you are, you know, educating, because as a person in the industry who literally just sees you guys and does your interviews, knowing that information and just seeing how hard you guys work and hustle to get where you are is absolutely amazing.
So.
Now, is there anything that you wish you would have known before you actually got into this industry?
I would say more about the real estate. You know what I mean? Definitely, you know what I'm saying, dive more into the real estate property. You know what I mean? And looking at that as like the jewelry or the cars or the clothes and everything else. It's like, man, real estate. But we definitely, you know what I'm saying, got a few things moving now in that world. So.
Okay. So when you first began, who's one of your first artists, and what has been the most memorable experience thus far?
Man, one of the
that's kind of hard.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. One of the first artists, I have to say Jeezy, man. Like, you know what I mean? Just working with an artist that has such a big buzz. Like, you know, I'm talking about through the streets. Like, everywhere you go, you hearing Jeezy. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like this new thing, this new sound. You know what I mean? And trap. When I first met Jeezy, he was a fan of me and got it. He was like, man, what that shit you and Gotti doing, bro? But, you know, and Gotti was straight talking white. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, man, I remember Jeezy, like, calling me. I look at my phone, it's like 14, 15 missed calls from Coach K and Jeezy, back to back. I call him back like, man, what's up? And he was like, man, I need this beat. You know what I'm saying? You on the album? And the beat that he wanted was sold. I sold it like probably 5 weeks before that. So I'm telling him like, man, and nothing I can do about that. That's dust. That's gone. He didn't really know how to handle that at first, you know what I'm saying? But he called me back. He was like, look, man, I need you to pull up, you know what I'm saying? Come get these acapellas. You know, I can't send it to you, but pull up, come get these acapellas. And man, you come through for me on this, we locked in, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I got them ride up the Patchwork, pick up the vocals, Long story short, I did 3 different versions to the acapellas. You know what I mean? Pull up. The first one like, that ain't it. The second one, a little closer. So on the ride home, I listened to the whole Trap or Die, just to really study like the sound. You know what I mean? And one thing I realized, a couple things I realized, but one of the most important things I realized on the production standpoint was like, man, this man loves some fucking horns. Love them horns, the trumpets, the brass section. So I was like,
it's real different.
Yeah, this the first sound that I started standing ovation.
Yeah.
And I took him the third verse and the last verse full of the paper. It was probably like 6:30 in the morning. He turned it into an album like this actual means. And that's the first time I heard Jeezy live in person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the ad-libs. Like, I heard him in person. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That little laugh.
Yeah. And that was me and Coach K first Platinum Black Jeezy. Coach K.
Yes. Standing ovation. My brother loved it. He could have sworn he was a Jeezy. He was Jeezy.
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing because that song is still a hit.
Oh,
like when you play, that's amazing. I love that. And what was and so would that also be the most memorable?
Yeah, that's definitely the most memorable because that's the first one.
Right, always.
On nothing top, you know what I mean? Just like the impact it had in the streets. Everybody calling my phone, like every city I go to, every state I go to, wherever I go, like nigga, like, hey nigga, you know what I'm saying? I am the track.
Okay.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Founder.
A part of that, yeah. So you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? History. And then to go on and to do White Girl, to go on and to do I Put On For My City, Losing My Mind, Me Okay, you know what I mean? Anytime we get together, we did a film together, you know what I'm saying? A lot of different things coming soon, so man, stay tuned.
That's amazing. I absolutely love that. That is so much talent. And just now, did you ever see yourself working with Jeezy as you were entering into this industry, or was that something that was like a call? Somebody was like, bro, you need to check him out?
That came through Boys in the Hood, which a lot of the work that I was doing at that time, my manager was plugging me with Judge Green, plugging me with Block, ENT, you know what I'm saying, and just different artists on that side of the Patchwork and Noontime era, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, man, once Jeezy went solo from Boys in the Hood, it was just like I had already had the relationship with like in.
Right.
Right. They just presented the opportunity that I took advantage of.
Yeah. And why do you feel like the opportunity, well, first, what was your support system like?
Shit, myself, my hustle.
In this process?
My hustle. My hustle is I came to Atlanta with $1,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just knew I had already had a name. My name was valued.
Mm-hmm.
People was already hearing about me. You know what I mean? So once Pastor Troy called me, I'm on the way to Atlanta about to do something. I mean, that's on the way to Memphis from Atlanta. Got to do some work with Ball and G. You know what I mean? And Pastor Troy called me like, man, it's crazy because I did some beats for some niggas in Tampa. He rapped on one of my beats as a feature for the niggas in Tampa.
Okay.
I did a beat for some niggas in Chicago. Pastor Troy was a feature on one of my beats for some niggas in Chicago. Same thing for some niggas in North Carolina. So they call me like, nigga, if I rap on one more of your beats, nigga,
right.
I keep rapping on your shit, I ain't even met you. You know what I mean? So once I came to Atlanta, he was like, shit, I got $8,000 for you. Bam, first song I did, man, gonna get that money. Like, pop it, pussy, man.
Okay, that's still my favorite song from Alabama.
Yeah, it's a little anthem, you know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just, I ain't even old enough to get in the strip club. I got the strip club anthem.
Okay, yeah,
you know
that's it. Still a hit.
Yeah, so it was just, man, the hustle. It was like, shit, what I got next? Bam, I remember moving into my 3-bedroom crib. I went back to Memphis, got my brother in St. Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I had a partner named Swizzo who was part of Drum Squad. So, man, I go get him. Bam, everybody got there and come to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
You want to got the team.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then, bam, first month, I remember going plugging with, I'm actually in Big Cat office waiting to get paid for the beat that I had sold for the Young Jesus.
Yeah, for Jesus.
So I'm in the office waiting on the check for that original beat.
Mm-hmm.
And end up meeting Gucci. This shit's so crazy, bro. Like, and while I'm waiting on Big Cat to come out the studio, come out the office on a conference call to pay me, to give me the check. So me and Gucci started playing pool.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, we both waiting on Big Cat to get out of the office. He was waiting on Gucci about to sign the Big Cat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in there waiting on my money.
And you just like opportunity.
Playing fool, so Gucci like, shit, what you do, nigga? Shit, I make beats. What you? Oh man, I'm rapping. I just got back from Birmingham. Yeah, just got back from Birmingham. Bam, okay, so shit, play some of that shit, nigga. That's Gucci tell me, play some of that shit, nigga. I just push play, and man, probably the 5th beat. He's like, hey man, pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Because it was an engineer studio, everything. He's like, pull the beat up. It's a photo shoot, girl. It's a photo shoot.
I had no idea.
First song come out. First song. Like, you know what I mean? So as I'm waiting on the check, I created another check. It's your hustle.
Yeah.
That's my support system. The hustle, I'm creating checks everywhere I go. You know what I mean?
And networking, opportunities, being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah. But doing something with it, not just being out in the room, arrogant, you know, don't want to say nothing to nobody. Man, you got fuck with the money sitting around you with your attitude. Ain't nobody want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, hey, how y'all doing, man? Hey, bro, how you doing, bro? Hey, man, what y'all do? You know what I mean? You just gotta be curious. You can be a little. Some people take that as nosy. Other people take networking.
Exactly. That's what real networking is.
Yeah. And then when you start getting personal with this shit, now that might be a little. You know what I mean? But okay, when we stand on certain topics, you know what I mean? And I'm learning about what you can bring to the table business-wise.
Exactly.
Hey.
Man, that's incredible. Because there are so many times it's that arrogance. There's a lot of arrogance in our industry. And there are a lot of people who, want to be chiefs before they become an Indian.
Yeah, big fact. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a humbleness to your spirit, to your soul. You know what I mean? But that comes with character. That comes with the meter. You know what I mean? And again, man, I came up under a whole lot of OGs. You know what I'm saying? And older brothers. So I'm an old soul. You know what I mean? And just know how to move. And just been, in the line of duty for so long. Like, you know what I mean? This is what I do. This is what I stand on. You know what I mean? It's just the honor in every dimension. You know what I mean?
So, what have been some of your adversities, if any?
Man, losing my brother, that probably was like the hardest thing, you know what I'm saying? Just make it through, you know what I mean? But just having something like thankfully I love and have something I love. Something I love to do. You know what I mean? And then the kids, his four kids, his four grandbabies, like that's what lifted me up. Talked to nephew earlier, you know what I'm saying? Talked to my other nephew, like, you know what I'm saying? My niece, like, that's seeing they smile and they growth, progression and whatnot. That's what it's like motivation. You know what I mean? So it's everything like family. You know what I mean? And everything that you feel from those emotions, like you gotta capture that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bottle it up. Damn, I gave you Brother's Keeper. Rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't heard that album, go listen to it, man. My Brother's Keeper, Drumma Boy. You know what I mean? That's dedicated to my brother. You know what I mean? Outside of that, man, we're coming back. Welcome to My City Volume 4. That's dropping Halloween.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We're Drumma Boy and Friends. You know, Christmas, December. You know what I mean?
So those are your, so we'll get back to some of your upcoming projects.
Okay.
One thing I do need to know is there's a lot of stuff that is going on within the industry right now. And from when you started to the present, how do you think times have changed? As far as the music industry, when it comes to producing, everything.
Technology, software, new phones, updates on the apps. There's always an update. Technology, that's the only thing that you update outside of your brain, your clothes, you know what I mean, your cars, or whatever. You know what I mean? You always get a new phone. New iPhone come out, let me upgrade. New keyboard come out, let me upgrade. A new beat machine come out, let me upgrade. A new software. You know what I mean? New ways of doing things quicker. Okay, FL Studio. Man, we got FL Studio. We using all kind of DAWs, Pro Tools, whatever it's, you know what I mean?
Right.
To get the job done. So it's no excuse, man. It's just about being curious enough to, you know, just looking at it like fun. Like it's fun.
Yeah.
Dive in and just explore.
Yeah, I agree. Because once you do that, once you tapped in, once you logged in, once you know, you're not just sitting in one space and being complacent in just one area, and you're being able to explore yourself and network and all this stuff, and even learn your craft, and to keep up as things are changing.
Right.
So,
like, you know, like okay, one time in the world we used to ride horses. Think about how long it would take to ride a horse from Memphis to Atlanta. You know what I mean? Like that might be a 2-week trip for real. A 4-week trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you go, I ain't flying. I'm scared of this.
Okay, definitely gotta get a driver. Not gonna work.
You see how much more I'm laughing certain things. Even if you drive, okay, that's 5-hour trip. That 45-minute flight, I done got more done than you.
Yep.
We got the same 24 hours, but it's about how you use and make sure, okay, I'm getting everything done and I need to get done. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I could write this out. It's gonna be a lot of racing. It's gonna be a lot of my hand gonna start hurting. Typing, I'm gonna knock everything out.
You gonna get there.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, even if I ain't got no computer, I got my phone, I got none I got this move, I'ma still get everything done, have everything done. Damn, move quicker. So now I'm done with it. On to my next job. So in a day, I might be able to knock out 13 jobs to your 2 or to your 3. You know what I mean? So it's the same 24 hours, just got to utilize the technology that we have. So
right.
Now it's a cheat code. Google, ain't no way I be in high school or junior high school with a take-home test, and I'm failing. Right. Every lesson you need to know is on Google. You can how to do this, how to do that.
Everything.
Definition, anatomy, synonyms, and like, you know what I mean? Everything is on your fingers. So, you know, it's just about utilizing these softwares, these subscriptions, you know, these different platforms in this Web3 world. You got to grow with the web. We used to be Web 2. Now we have it Web 3. So just, you know, having that curiosity of, it's like a new door opens. Where
Yeah.
for that?
Yeah.
They say something about where for. I'm sticking my head in there, man. What they got going on?
You're right. Curious.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, you are they don't call you a legend for no reason. You work with many legends within this industry. So, do you feel that your evolution of music has had to change or alternate to fit in the type of music that people are making today, as far as trap music?
Nah, because I make music in general, so
So you can still be your authentic self.
Yeah, coming from the orchestra, that's why I got to shout out my pop, man, my mom, you know what I'm saying? My mom was in the opera, my mom was in the orchestra. I can read, write, arrange, compose, so, jazz music, country music, bluegrass, like whatever, I can create it. I just got my first number one with Dexter Daps and DeVito, Scripture.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, he did an album called Vent, which went number one, so salute to Dexter Daps, and that's in the reggae world, my first one in the reggae, so it's no genre that can hold me or shackle me down. Like, even if I created a genre, I'm respectful for trap and thankful for trap always, but man, I can stand up many bigger things.
Multifaceted in this industry, in your music.
Absolutely.